Hello everybody, my name is Raw Tunes. This will be the first video I've uploaded in a while, since 2015 maybe. Anyways, I wanted to get into a video before I upload any more other videos personally to give everybody the state of the mental health I'm in. And as I continually upload videos and whatnot based on like all the reviews, gameplays and all that stuff that I upload, I will have more mental health state updates as I go along. So the first one is this one, of course. As of right now, what I'm in right now is not a very good mental state. I just wanted to let everybody know that. So please be patient with me as I'm working to get myself together. I'm not entirely in the worst space, but at this point I haven't been social with any of my closest friends. Some of my best friends, I just haven't been able to talk to anybody. So I have myself a list of questions to go on because I don't want to make this video too long. So first, I do want to explain to y'all what this YouTube channel is going to be. So I'll be doing like reviews, previews, sometimes let's play, random stuff just thrown it there. Most of it, of course, is going to be revolving around gaming. I do play a lot of fighting games, so the more informative videos that I will upload will most likely be centered around new fighters or some old stuff that I might enjoy or still play. Of course, PSA, my first love for fighters is Mortal Kombat, second Street Fighter, third Tekken. But as time went along, Street Fighter has failed down that ladder. No lie. So Mortal Kombat is still number one, but Tekken is slowly but surely trying to, cause I just can't get jiggy with Mortal Kombat 11. Anyways, that being said, as you can see, the smile on my face, the passion that I have for that. But to get onto a darker note, I am not in a well mental state. Like I said, I haven't been talking to any of my friends, family. I just can't, like, and I'm trying to figure out a lot about what's going on. So I made myself 5 questions to answer, and these 5 questions should be getting updated with different answers as I go along for newer videos. So the first question is, who are you? And this is by far probably the hardest question on this list because a lot of people technically don't know who they are. You could say, hey, my name is blah blah blah, or you can give yourself labels saying, my name is Jason, I work at a blue, I'm a dude, no labels. Who are you and what are you? Like, as far as not to be labeled, but yes, I know how to do this, but that is not me. That's not the only thing I do. That's just something that I'm currently doing and I know how to do it. Say for me, I like to call myself an artist, but that's not what I do. That's something I know how to do. That's not what I do. That's not what people know me for. But I want to be able to answer this question and show people the growth, because as far as this right now, when I look in the mirror and I ask myself, who are you? I cannot answer that question. In a sense, I can say like, hey, you're a damaged child. You had a rough childhood. You had a even horrible mid upbringing, because right now I'm only 30 years old, and from my teenagers to the 20s, like before I hit 20, I should say, my whole teenage years, it was rough. It was very rough. And from the time I hit 20 and now, it was even worse. I thought doing what I could do to get out of the streets or whatever could make it better, but it ain't do nothing but make it worse, for the simple fact that I didn't have fast money coming in. So I had to figure out how to do everything legal and still pay back all the debt that I owe from doing all the illegal stuff. So now I'm in a bit of a pickle, but I trying to find new hustles to do what I can to get where I need to be, you feel me? Anyways, another disclaimer too, you will notice that when I upload videos, I probably don't really cuss a lot, but when I use my stream, when I stream, because I do stream on Twitch, shameless plug, I do cuss a lot. The real reason why I don't cuss a lot in my videos is because I write a script. I tend to write a script for the simple fact that I don't want to go over the time that I feel like that video should be. So I have a certain format for my videos that I'm going to be working on. So just bear with me, trust me, they're coming. I legit do all the artwork, all the editing, music, audio, everything myself. Anyways, question number 2. What was your most influential past trauma or life experience? Now this, I probably could say, I'm trying to think about it because I honestly don't know if I know the answer to that question as well, because I had a lot of fucking trauma. And I can't really like say that I can pinpoint what's the worst one, but I would say as a life experience and something that I could say that I regret or don't regret, but in deep down I kind of do feel like I wish I would have made better choices in life. And that was the time I moved out of my mom's home when I was 17. Worst decision of my life. I was not like mentally prepared, I wasn't financially prepared, and I wasn't like mature enough to go do what I needed to do. Granted, I did do what I needed to do I matured so fast, but I feel like I wish I would have gave myself more time to mature, period. I will explain some of the stuff that I've been through in more update videos, that way I feel more comfortable talking about it, because as of right now it's a little shaky. But question number 3, what is your safe space, aka what makes you happy, what clears your mind? And one of those things that, another question I really don't have an answer for right now. Like, I used to draw a lot. Like I said, I consider myself an artist, so I used to draw a lot. I used to play games a lot. I used to work out a lot. Those were things that helped me clear my mind. Those were things that I sought after coming home from work, that I knew would make me happy. Art really has that passion in me, but I'm trying to learn a lot of new things, which is starting to become more frustrating and starting to feel more like a chore, because I really want, like, I'm fighting for it, but it's feeling more like a chore. But even though I know once the beginning steps always feel like a chore, but once you actually get the grasp of whatever that is, it'll feel so much better. And the video games, they used to make me happy as well, but I can't grasp my head around the fact that people play the same games over and over again. Like I said, I stream on Twitch, and Twitch is pretty much a numbers game where a lot of people like to play the same games based on how many views they can get from that game or whatever. I can't do that. I can't mentally do it. It's damaging. But I do, like I said, I like to play a variety of games. I love indie games. I love racing games. I love puzzle games. I love story games. I'm trying to find games where they're innovative, because I like creativity. I like different shit. I like to see creative innovation put to work. That way, when you see all these indie artists do all these good games, stuff like Among Us, you've seen it put in bigger games such as Fortnite. That's the stuff I'm looking for. Can't wrap my head around the thought process of constantly trying to cater to someone's needs because you're not getting enough views or whatever. I can't do it. So what I do, even though I don't, like, I've been streaming for 7 years, y'all. Even though I don't play the same games over and over again, I don't get a lot of views. I don't have a lot of viewers. A lot of people come and go. Speaking of which, speaking of Twitch, that's probably another thing, because that used to make me happy as well in the very beginning. But now I think another thing that was like really hard to see or look at is the fact that it's become so, it's the fact that like it's so many people trying to do it, and it's not easy. And Like, I just met a new streamer today, and I was telling him, like, dude, I've been streaming for 7 years, and trust me, the work is hard. You might get lucky, you might run into some people that help you out, get some views, and get sent some people over there, but it's not all this crap you have to be, I promise you. This shit is hard work, and I've been doing it for 7 years. And I will also make videos on the stuff that I have been doing as to, like, good video idea of how I've been updating my stream slowly over time to make it more engaging with viewers and try to keep the viewers staying as long as I possibly can. Even though I understand that everybody don't have the time. Some people would like to donate or contribute to the stream that don't have the financial means. So I have a point system for that, where they can use their channel points to make me do dumb stuff to help, like, you know, just stuff that a lot of people will have for donations. Another thing I said was working out used to make me happy. I used to work out all the time, y'all, but right now I'm in a financial situation where I can't, like, you see I'm skinny, so you feel me? So I can't, like, I don't want to work out too much because I know I haven't been getting the nutrients that my body needs for me to constantly keep working out. I've been in a constant struggle trying to keep my head straight. So this will actually, what I'm about to say now is going to go into the next question, which is, what are your goals? One goal is to be successful on Twitch and YouTube. I just want to be heard. I just want to have a voice. That's it. As far as social media. But my true goal is I want to start an arcade where we can have inner city kids go to, where they don't have to go too far, and it's something like where we can have a little lounge area in the front. And I don't want to throw everything out there for it, but just know we gonna have a arcade, but we help kids out and do mentorships. We also do tournaments and just something, a place for everybody to go. It's not a bar, it's not gonna have alcohol. This is for kids. It's not a barcade, people. I've been trying to stress that as much as I possibly can. So that is one of my biggest goals, because I know me being an inner city kid, especially as a kid that moved around a lot when I was little anyway, I wish I had somebody to help teach all of us life, hardship, finance, everything that could actually help people grow. So another thing I want to do, as I learn more, I'm going to teach people the things that I learned going forward as well. Honestly, I just want to see the world happy, dog. Even though I know for a fact it's impossible, but why not? Like, why can't we figure out a way, even if somebody don't like me, because I know it's a bunch of people that don't, but even if somebody don't like me, I'm willing to help them out and do whatever we can to get them in a position to be happy, at least. Even if you ain't gotta be around me, but if I can financially provide, connect them to the right people for them to do whatever they need to do, I'm all for it. Because honestly, I just want everybody to win. Not everybody to just be happy, but I want everybody to win. This is the goal. That's my top goal. Like, there's some people I know right now who are in situations where they can't even really get up and work, but I want to figure out a way for them to, and the reason why I say that is because sometimes it's medical reasons, sometimes it's life, like the justice system is getting, like, you know, like felons, you know what I mean, people meet in the streets, you know what I mean, but it's a big thing. And the people that I know in the community that I've grown up with. And my last and final question for myself is, I'm gonna get emotional. What makes you feel like a failure? So let me tell y'all this. Before I even hit high school, I felt like I had my whole life planned out. I remember I was 6th, 7th grade, middle school. I had a plan. Plan was to go to college, probably. So I was on the right path to graduate high school around like 17. I was in 9th grade at 14. So high school at 18, like I would have turned 18 because I turned 14. I was 13 in 9th grade, I believe. Okay, anyway, the plan was to graduate, go to college at 19. So I wanted to graduate college around 23, 24. And after that, I would get married in between going back to college from 25, 26 to 30. And then after that, I would start having babies or whatever. Of course, obviously, none of this shit planned out. Safe to say, I didn't have a proper plan B. I was in middle school. I was naive. I didn't have a proper plan B. But at first, as I was going through school, everything seemed to work out well. But 9th grade, I started to fall off from school. 10th grade, I was started to get in the streets. Yeah, held back a few times, skipping school. Doing everything I could to fail. I was just doing everything I could to fail. Not get on the path that I wrote for myself, that I preordained for myself. That I just was never taught, or I wouldn't say I wasn't taught. I was just being around the wrong people doing all the wrong shit. Basically, I was taught all the wrong things. I wasn't taught none of the right things. So what I feel that makes me a failure was not only did I not accomplish anything that I set out to do, I feel like I'm worse off even if I wasn't able to get there like right now. So we gonna end this here. Thank y'all so much for bearing with me. If you actually watched this whole video, honestly, this is one of my first videos, so I don't expect a lot of people to watch this. Probably later on down the line if I do get a lot of subscribers. This right now, So right now I probably I have exactly 235 subscribers. I'm going to give myself 6 months to give that to 1,000 because we have to start off small now. Like I said, I haven't uploaded a video in 6 years, and prior to that it was 3 years more, so 9 years. We setting our goals. These are more goals, short-term goals. 6 months, 1,000 subscribers, videos coming. I'm trying to get up to a week. I have a video about the FGC. It's a new fighting game that looks amazing, and I have a playthrough video of a fun game that I found on Steam, which I'm pretty sure I probably got it through Humble Bundle or something like that, but it is so fun and ignorant and it's so cool, and I just really want to share it and share my experience with it, and I want y'all to check that out for me. And thank you so much for being with me. Signing off, Raw Tunes, peace.